this. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. It crashed. At least it's predictable. Did I get? Oh, there we go. Ah. Died. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay. So, do you have 5 minutes? All right. Fuck it. I created this, doing this to Julian. This is for you. And apparently a lot of people still use CGI, I heard. And this is, I'm going to try and convince you to not do it. And it's called CGI PM must die. So the idea is that CGI PM really, really fucking sucks. And here's why. First of all, it's slow. It's heavy. It's ugly. It's old. It's not safe. It's exhausting. It's confused. And if none of these convince you, then yo mama, okay? Because really, these should convince you to move away from it. So let's start with why it's slow, the first reason. So it is so slow, it went on a race alone and came in second. It's very difficult when you're the only person in the race, but it managed to do that. See, the thing is it's not persistent. And every request loads the whole fucking application, which means, you know, it was fine for the old days of black and white, but now we have refrigerators, we have color TV, we have chairs, you know, like a ton of things that we didn't have back then, but now we do have them, and we should stop using something that is so fucking slow and stupid. Now, and it's too slow for today. And people try to fix it with CGI speed up and compile and fast, and just kill it already, okay? Next, it's heavy. It's very heavy. It is so heavy I couldn't fit it on this slide. It crashed Chromium. It crashed X. The crash that you saw earlier was CGI. I tried to load it. X crashed. That was it. So, okay, it's huge. It has a ton of functions and methods. It hasn't heard of the rule of 80-20 where, 80% of the people use 20% of the rules. No, it's kind of like 99% of the people use 1% of the functionality there. So most of the stuff that exists there is functions, methods, and attributes, and like hash keys that do shit. Like none of them are actually used. So there's CGI Lite and CGI Simple. Oh, good luck. CGI Lite and Simple, and we just have to kill it. Also, it's ugly. It is so ugly it makes blind children cry. You cannot work on CGI PM at the park. Kids cry when they go past you. So this is an example of fetching the parameter list as a hash. It calls vars and then it goes to the address. And do you see this shit? Do you see this shit? It's a fucking null terminator. I thought I was done with this shit, and then it calls var, and it was CGI lib, and oh my god. So just kill it now. And it's old. It is so old. It was invented before the internet. They invented CGI PM, then came the internet. So it was written in 1995. It hasn't been updated to use any of the new conventional technologies that we have today, like PSGI, MVC, pre-linked clean URLs. So it's time to kill it. It is also not safe. I always double glove before touching CGI PM. Now, you can see here that potential problem, this is the official documentation, a potential problem with CGI PM is that by default it attempts to process foreign postings no matter how large they are. Yeah, 10 gigabytes, sure, whatever. So there's CGI safe and CGI taint, and there's no way around it. We have to kill it. It is exhausting, so exhausting. I'm already tired of talking about it. I talk so fast because that guy made me drink like a ton of really shitty, yeah, that one. Okay, so you can see here, this is CGI code, and this is actually refactored. This is called a refactoring with CGI. And what it does here is that you have to go to get the page, and then you have to check if it's an existing page, and if you get the ID. And if there's no ID, you have to render an error. If there is no known page, you have to render an error. If we didn't get a page at all, you have to render an error. And can anyone spot the reason we have to do exit 0? There is a hint here. It's a stupid protocol. It should die already. This is a bit cleaner, where you have exit nice, and then you call exit nice. Has anyone ever written this stupid subroutine using CGI PM? You can raise your hand. You can hide in the shadows. It's fine too. Okay. So there's CGI arcs checker, and I think a few other people tried to fix it, and there's just no way around this. It is also confused. It mixes design content and code that originally we thought, it was one person writing all of it. We had like a single HTML file that was generated from CGI, and it had like, I don't know, H1. We didn't even have H2 and H3. You know, so it wasn't a problem. But nowadays, these are different jobs, okay? And we can't do all this. Like, look at this. We can print a fucking table from code. Oh my fucking God, you can put the caption and the TR and the T. This is insane for 85. But it's like, what is it? At least 2,000, right? So there is no way around it. And there is one good news that I can bring you. It's this. This is an email from Ricardo, May 2013. I think it's time to seriously consider removing CGI PM from core. Can I get an amen? Amen. Thank you. Okay, so yeah. Theoretically, my time is up. So what should you do? What should you do instead? You should use a proper way framework, the one that supports PSGI, because if you're not supporting PSGI, you should stop doing what you're doing and start doing this instead. Catalyst, Dancer, WebSimple, Modulicious, whatever, they all work, they're all great. Use one of them. Probably Dancer. Hell, you can even write in pure PSGI. This is fine. Program responsibly, please. Thank you. And go out and spread the word. Tell your friends.